Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.
What is going on, everybody? I know y'all like, man, this dude is staying on the air today. Yes, I am, and it's going to be like this for the next couple of weeks as we have all of these wonderful and beautiful vendors and sponsors for the Podathon that will be coming through the studio for their interviews. I want y'all to get familiar with these people because this won't be the first time, or this won't be the last time, I'm sorry, that you see them as I plan on working with them on many other events going into the new year and the end of this year. So without further ado, again, like I said, we have the Podathon coming up. Y'all know about the Podathon, which is the 7 Mile Radio Podcast Marathon, going down on September the 24th at Say Detroit Play Center, which is located on 7 Mile and Van Dyke. If you're familiar with the area, you know exactly what I'm talking about, the big Matthew Stafford football field. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of vendors coming out. We have Channel 2 scheduled to come out, Channel 7 possibly, and even Channel 4. I'm working on getting them out as well, and a lot of vendors. We already have about 20 vendors already scheduled to be there, and we have actually over 100 vendor spaces. So that just lets you know potentially how big this event could be, especially considering that we have the local media outlets involved. So one of the vendors, one of the many vendors that we have on the situation is none other than a sister by the name of Kassi Jordan. And she has a business that she wants to let us know about that she's going to be bringing to the Podathon, and I'm looking forward to seeing her. How you doing, sister?
I am doing good. How are you?
Are you doing good?
I am.
That's good. That's,
well.
that's good. That's good. It's good to see you. Good to meet you finally. I've been talking to you over the last couple of days about the Podathon and about your business, so I'm excited to just to hear about your business and what you have for the people and what you'll be offering. So let us know about Beauty and Butter self-care business. What is it? What is this? What's a self-care brand, you said?
Yes.
So
Beauty
let us
and
know about
Butter.
what a Beauty and Butter self-care. What is that all about?
It is a Beauty and Butter is a self-care brand. It's basically our motto is self-care defined. So what that means is that you have the opportunity to decide, and you can decide on your own what self-care looks like for you. We have different products for that. Our purpose is to make sure you have the avenues that you need to figure out what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, and what makes you a great person.
There you go. Self-care business. That sounds like a new type of business. I don't know if I've ever heard of a self-care business before now. So what kind of products do you, and services possibly, do you offer under your brand?
So right now, our major babies will be the body butters and the body oils. Those are flying off the shelves at this point. We do plan to provide different products such as T-shirts with cute self-care sayings on them. We have journals that are good for getting your thoughts out. You have a lot of things that you may want to say, but you may not want to say it to other individuals. You can write it down. You can go back and reflect on it. And that'll help you through whatever self-care process you're trying to make it to, whatever your end goal is, be it healing or just venting and getting things off of your chest. So that's what we have right now.
That kind of answers one of my other questions, I guess, is like, what were your motivations? What inspired you to create this type of business with these type of products? What was your motivation behind it?
So for me, Beauty and Butter was birthed during what I like to call a self-discovery phase. I had a daughter in 2015, and as parents, a mom, dad, as a parent, once you get into parental mode, your parent, I'm a mom now, you hyper focus on your child. You hyper focus. What's good for my daughter's name is Skylar. What's good for her? What does she need? How do I make her happy? How do I make sure I'm parenting properly? And in that process, I found that I lost who I was. And it takes for you to go through certain things, be it having a baby, be it losing a job, be it breaking up in a relationship, to figure out, well, who am I outside of that? And that's how Beauty and Butter came about. It became, I was dating, and somebody said, well, what do you like to do? What are your favorite things? And I couldn't answer that question. So that was kind of like an embarrassing moment for me. I had to step back. I had to
And
realize.
a light bulb on your head at the same time, right?
It's a light bulb. Like, you don't even know who you
like,
are.
whoa, right? Yeah.
And that's a simple question. So you kind of lose yourself in certain things, and life changes. And that's how Beauty and Butter came about. I had to spend time with myself to figure out what made me feel good. At that time, it was getting dressed, getting cute, looking good, feeling good, and skincare was important to me. And so I created a skincare product that spoke to me, and it spoke to my journey. I also spent a lot of time journaling during that phase, and that's how my journals came about. So my business basically is to provide that avenue for somebody else who may be in that phase where they want to discover who they are, what they love, and what makes them happy.
So it's almost like you kind of created products off of things that you needed yourself, or things that you were using yourself to kind of give yourself therapy, if you will, almost therapeutic. Can't think of the word that I just on my mind, but yeah, this is basically everything that you use to heal yourself. You basically put it in a bottle and start to market it to other people.
Exactly, because I figure everybody goes through a life-changing event, be it having a baby, like I said, losing a job. You could be breaking up from a relationship, moving to a new state. It's always something that's going to make you feel like, wait a minute, I may have to start over. Why am I doing this? Why is this important to me? And you have to pull it back in. You have to think about you, what makes you, what makes you feel good, and take a moment, take you a nice little bath, be it going out by yourself, taking yourself out, whatever it is. And my products are specifically to help you through that journey. The body butters, I feel it makes you feel good. You want to put the body butter on, and I wanted it to be a soft product, make you feel good when you put it on. Well, thank you.
And then it is not like I've had some butter that was I guess. See, I don't know what y'all put in it, so I just want to say they put too much water in it, and it was just it was very watery, and it didn't rub in well. And it smells good. The texture of it is, and it's not like it's not sticky, it's not oily, it's not making me clammy. So yeah, I like this.
Well, thank you very much. And it consists of 3 all-natural body butters and 3 body oils. So that's what I use to create that product.
And then it's important, in this day and age, that our people leaning more towards everything healthy, right? Vegan, holistic, and things like that. And us being more in tune with the products that are actually beneficial to us and our skin and our textures and our hair and stuff like that. It's important that we have more people that have these products because we know that that's the source of a lot of health issues, that a lot of us have, especially, I know the history, not in detail, but you may know a little bit more about a lot of the female products, the female hygiene products that cause issues with women, so that's why I feel like it's good, and then probably in us too, in men, we have a lot of issues that probably come from the chemicals and the dyes and the things that they put in a lot of these soaps and lotions and stuff that is not made for us. It's not good for us. You know what I mean? So that's why it's good that we have people like yourself that provide these type of products. So what's next as far as what are some other products that you would be looking to expand if you don't have, or that you haven't mentioned yet that you have, or like I said, that you would want to expand into, that you feel like fall under the self-care genre of products? Because this is creative. I like this because it's not only the brand and the product and the quality of it, but it's the story behind it and the meaning behind it, which I feel like a lot of people will gravitate to, and it's important, because it shows that you put thought into your product.
Exactly.
So, but what's next for you?
Like I said, I do have the journal. So that's our newest product. The journal is available on Amazon. You can get it on my website. You can get it on Amazon. It's called Loving On Me. That is the next avenue that I want to take. I want to have different journals coming out. Some for mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, and just different prompted journals to help you through the self-discovery phase, or even the parenting phase if you're a new parent, and things of that nature.
Most definitely.
We're going to add t-shirts, apparel. I do plan on having a few cute handbags. So I'm just working on a few things behind the scenes to make you look good. If you look good, you feel good, just to make you happy overall. Dig
that. So how long has Beauty and Butter been in existence? How long, when did you start this extraordinary company?
I started to formulate. Well, okay, so we'll put it like this. Legally, I've been in business. I've done my LLC and such as of 2020. Prior to that, for about 2.5 years, I was putting together the formula to see exactly what I wanted my butter to feel like, what I wanted the purpose to be, and how I wanted it to perform. So it took a lot. It took a little bit of time to figure out the vendors that I wanted to use and how to source my products and things of that nature.
Yeah, that. So you said how you wanted to perform. So what is some of the key elements that you look for before you? What levels of inspection does your product have to pass? I mean, in your quality control department before you release it to the public. What are some things that you need your product to do or have before it's officially a beauty and butter product?
Exactly. I want people to be happy how they spend their money. I have a luxury brand. I consider it a luxury brand because self-care is important, and it is a luxury. It does elevate your life. So when I'm sourcing my products, such as my butters that I use and the oils that I use, I want to go to vendors who are all natural. I do not want ingredients that you do not understand, you do not know where it comes from, has chemicals involved. I don't want any of that in my product. So you will not find that with Beauty and Butter. It's all natural products. And that's very important for me. So it took me some time to actually find the vendors. I have a great set of vendors that I use right now. Their product is very consistent, which allows me to provide a very consistent product as well. So that's really the most important part for me. The things are all natural and they have healing properties, such as I have eczema, so does my daughter. So my butter is to assist with that. It's anti-inflammatory. It's very good for hydration and moisturizing. And like I said before, no chemical agents. We don't do the chemicals.
Dig that. And how did I ask you all this already? I don't know if it was off air or during the show, but how long has this been in existence? When exactly did you start? I think you said 2020. Oh, yeah, you did
2020. Yep.
So that was smack dab right in the middle of the pandemic.
In the middle of the pandemic.
In the middle of the pandemic. So was that, you feel like that was that a good thing, or did it help? In what ways did it help, and in what ways do you feel like it may have hindered your business by launching right in the midst of the pandemic like that?
You know what? To be 100% honest, I feel like launching in the middle of a pandemic helped me. I feel like it gave me the opportunity to make sure I was putting out exactly what I wanted to put out. The formulation that we have for the body butters and the body oils today is not the formulation that we had starting out.
Right.
So it took some time to test out different butters, test out different vendors. It took some time to see how I wanted the percentages to go. Like you mentioned before that you tried body butters that were oily. I didn't want mine to be too oily. I didn't want it to be a hard butter. So that takes a lot of formulation. It takes a 50% oil or 20% oil, and you have to test it out. It's a lot of science involved behind it, and you have to do a lot of research to make sure that the product you want to give, you're actually putting in ingredients that do that. So it definitely helped me a little bit because it put me on the mindset of it's giving me time to do the research that I needed to do the formulating that I needed to do, and the testing. It takes a while before you put out a new product so that you can make sure everything is good with it.
Yeah, man, and I'm we've seen a lot of new businesses start during the pandemic, and again, it's just a beautiful thing to see us coming out and supplying our people with the products and services that we need, as opposed to relying on because it was a lot of things that was taken away from us.
Absolutely.
During that time, right? There was a lot of people who couldn't go to the stores and get the normal products that they might have used, and so it almost opened up a lane for you, I would imagine. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I can see how that helped. So where can they get in contact with you if they want to purchase products? You got a website, Facebook page?
I do have a website. I also have Facebook. My website is www.beautyandbutter.com. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at beautyandbutter.com, and Buttah, Buttah. So I want to make that clear. But that's how you can contact me. My email address is beautyandbutter@gmail.com.
Okay. So now, do you have you said you have a website. Do you have a physical location where they can come to, or just the website they purchase online, or
just the website you purchase online? I do not have a physical location yet. That is something that I plan to have in the future, so I'm working on that. But I do drop offs, and we do have the option for pickup at a specific location. So we're very flexible as far as getting your product to you.
Okay. And you're actually, as far as now, you don't have an actual location, but you are located in the city of Detroit, right?
I am located in Harrison Township, Michigan, right outside of the city.
Okay, not
I
too
am
far.
in the city very often. I work in the city, so I'm definitely flexible as far as pick up and drop off locations with my clients.
All right, dig it. All right. Well, yeah. Y'all heard it, man. Beauty and Butter Self Care is in the building, and we'll be here for the potathon and having her, the butters and the oils and the journals and maybe some merchandise as well
I'm working on it.
out there at the potathon. So look forward to seeing you out there.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing all of y'all out there, and make sure that y'all go support this sister at Beauty and Butter. Go follow the page, check out the website. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the website and whatnot. Make sure that y'all can keep up to date with all of the products. And again, good having you here. Look forward to seeing you at the event.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I appreciate you.
No problem, man. And for further events as well. Look forward to working with you.
Absolutely.
So, this has been another Business Spotlight podcast with Mark D. We have Kassi Jordan of Beauty and Butter here with us holding it down. And I'm about to go get in the shower so I can use some butter for no reason. So I'll see y'all a little bit later. We out of here.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile